everyone, it's Karen, and I am here to show you a couple of things that I like to do to save, to reuse and not let go to waste products that I use for home and then turn into craft. So a friend of mine, my very good favorite friend, Bestie, bought me one of these We Are Memory Keeper washi tape holder, which is great. It's got, the serrated edges, so you just have to pull them off and tear them, but they're expensive. So I have a few of them, and they do come, you can buy an extender so you can double them up. But while I was cooking dinner one night, I was covering aluminum foil over some dinner, and I started looking at it. That has the same, serrated edge right here. And I thought, this would be perfect. So what I did was I got some decorating paper, and I decided that what I was going to put in here would be like my Christmas washi tapes. So I basically just went through, my paper, and I chose this green with the red stripe, and on the inside it says little Noel. But I was able to store probably around 20 washi tapes. And what I plan on, I can leave it like this, or I could put Christmas on the top, or Noel, or whatnot. But I just thought that is a huge money saver. Plus you're recycling and you're not wasting and adding to your carbon footprint. So this was a clear plastic saran wrap type, and after I covered it, I realized that the serrated edge is on top instead of on the bottom, which probably is no big deal. It will still work, but I kind of think when you can, not have to move the cover and let them hang out, that it might work a little better. So I have some tin foil that you can do the same thing, and it has the serrated part on the bottom, which I think is probably a better idea. So I started to do this by, I looked for the thinnest Christmas paper I could find, and I could not find any. So the thinner the paper is, the easier it is for bending. You don't get the crease marks. And I started measuring and cutting, and I just decided instead of that, I basically laid it out, the paper out, and rolled it and scored it where I thought it needed to be scored. And it's not perfect, but it's a great way to recycle. And so I recommend, instead of measuring, you just kind of guess it. I took one sheet of paper that went completely from, the bottom all the way around, and then just put some Noel paper in the middle. And it came out great. So just before I go, I have a couple of other little tips. And I got these sugar shakers at the dollar store, and I put in my twine, and it comes out the hole, and you can just pull it, and it doesn't get tangled, and it works great. And then I just kind of, on a shelf, I lay them all out and pull out as much as I want. If I don't know how much I want, I take the entire thing with me to where I'm working. Also, I found these. They're actually from a takeout chicken place, and I think, you get your mashed potatoes or gravy or something in it. And I also do a lot with Flour Soft. I plan on doing a video about that because a lot of people had asked about it. So I will be doing that. This one's dented, but just saved them and washed them out. And Flour Soft, when you get a jar of it, it is so packed in that you don't realize how much you have in there. So once you dump it in and can fluff it up, a little teeny jar fills up one of these. And again, it's just reusing, recycling, and trying to save the planet. So another thing that I did was we got a new dishwasher. So I thought, this little tray that held the silverware can totally be used for your scrap stuff. So I kind of just slide this under the table at my feet, and it has, a hammer and cutting and my little go-to gadgets, I guess. So I asked a friend for one when she got a new dishwasher, and yeah, I don't know how I ended up with two of these. Don't tell my husband. And you can leave these little latches on so that when you put something in, it does, you can grab it easily. So anyway, those are my little tips for the day. And it is Tuesday, so I'm wishing everyone a happy Thanksgiving. And check back. I'm working on some new light bulb ornaments that I made a few years ago, and they've gone crazy since then. So anyway, check out my Facebook page and my blog, Karen's Cakes Crafts .blogspot.com. And if you like this, please like it push that little button. I appreciate it.